And we are back for the last 9 holes of the first round MPO field here at the 2024 LA Open presented by Prodigy Disc. 6th up on the DGPT Europe this season. We had an interesting start from our feature card, some mix and match ups and downs throughout the first 9 holes. But yeah, pretty decent. We see also the rest of the field that is performing pretty nice. So let's go.
Yeah, incredible venue here for the 6th stop on the Disc Golf Pro Tour Europe season. LA Disc Golf Center, amazing complex. You saw the front 9, how splendid it was. You're in for a treat on the back 9 as well. We hope you enjoyed it. And here we go. Let's check it out.
Yeah, Dennis Augustsson, Björn Marandi for the moment in the lead. Daniel Davidson 7 down through 11. Pretty solid. And yeah, a pretty nicely stacked field at the moment. So let's see how our guys, James Proctor is still in the mix right now playing Henrik Hagman. Yeah, there is a couple players able to rise on top before the end of this round, and let's start on hole 10.
You need big guns, as you see from these guys clowning around, but it's no joke on this one. It's a pump. It's a long par 3. You really got to put a move on it. Just this little tree in the fairway for the main part. Quite a few guardian trees, ton of OB lining the fairway. Tough one to start off the back 9.
Yeah, really tough one. Definitely a bonus. It's really hard to get up there. It plays more like a 140 meters shot. Uphill all along the way. OB on the left side also all along the fairway. It's pretty hard. You have 2 options. Flex shot on the left side of this tree you see in the middle of the fairway, or as you can see Arvid.
Smooth swing from the youngster.
That's an amazing.
Yeah, he's so fluid with it.
He's flip up right side, amazing shot.
Yeah, he earned the box with that big C2 putt, and now he's just lacing that one. He's got another chance from C2, maybe a tree in the way.
This needs to fade and miss those branches.
Should be stable enough to get back, and it does, and it skips right up there through the guardian trees into C1.
Yeah, it needs a bit of love to go through those trees right side. Good shot for Øyvind. C1 hit.
Yeah, 4th hardest on the course, 3.2 average. Stay off that tree. Yeah, that can happen. Shouldn't, but it does occasionally. It's not a big tree, but kind of can get in the line if you're not too careful. You sort of got to pick a side here. That's too far right, though.
Yeah,
Fights back in bounds, luckily. And he's a little bit off. Eric's struggling a little bit today. Not really quite hitting the lines on every hole, but let's see what Luukas can do from right under that little tree. Leaves it a bit short, yeah.
Catching the gardens in the middle. He's going to have a C2 putt to save the par. Yeah, and Eric doesn't want to do anything crazy on the second shot. We didn't mention it, but there is OB behind the basket also. You see those logs. That's the delimitation of the OB area. Oh my, good height again.
Looking for the
aggressive bid from Arvid.
Yeah, only 10 birdies on the day. Almost got one there from the feature card.
Oh yeah, to
sweet.
Save the par.
Great C2 connection from Luukas. Fist pump, walking it down like a Terminator. Dude's jacked.
He looks dialed from C2.
Yeah.
The stepper technique he has is really on point.
Ooh, low right corner pocket, gets the birdie. That's the really nice 2 to get. Bonus 1 kind of in a way. One of the least birdied holes on the course. He's happy though, he's smiling. Good to get that one in the bag to start off the back 9.
Yeah, good bird for Øyvind. 3 down through 10.
Yeah, from here to 11 you cross this really beautiful bridge. So many amazing wooden structures on this property. I mean, it's super impressive how much work has been put in for the infrastructure. It really shines through all the passion on this course. Hole 11, par 3, 84 meters left to right. Not the most majestic hole, but still a really perfectly designed, beautiful disc golf hole.
Yeah, really hard. I think the main option here is the forehand. High line, trying to stay flat for 45, 50 meters and then start to fade right. You can go for a turnover, but it's really tight. Really hard to get to the basket with that shot. A lot of technique required.
Yeah, as close as you can get to a really must get on this course, which none of them really are a must get. You know, you just kind of get whatever you can. They're all pretty challenging. 2.77 average though, tied for the third easiest with the short distance.
And Arvid going with the backhand turnover.
High line, maybe a little early. Looks like it kicks right.
Yeah, that's the hard thing about that backhand. You need to stay flat with a very understable disc. Turn late to avoid kicking right side.
This one looking really good. That's exactly how you dial it up. Kicks off the late guardian, and he's tapping in there for the birdie.
Super, Luukas.
Yes. I hate the smooth swing. Park job. He's catching fire here on the back nine.
And low line for Eric, trying to catch that skip.
That'll do.
Yeah. Back door. Around all those trees. With good ending. He's going to be C1 to take a birdie.
Yeah, top class forehand game from Eric.
Aggressive bit from Arvid again. Trying to get as many birdies as he wants.
I like his style.
Oh,
look at that. Øyvind.
And Øyvind seems to be struggling inside the circle, like once or twice, just right side low, even touching the cage. Here from C2, it was really clean.
Yeah, 2 for 2 now, 4 down, so he's right in the mix.
And good save, good cleanup for Arvid.
8 down's a hot round. There's plenty of time to score, so still a chance to get it done.
Yeah, 4 down is really nice through 11.
Great birdie there from Eric.
Back to even.
And
3 birdies on this one is pretty solid.
Yeah, really well done.
On to the best hole.
I love this one so much.
Same.
I mean, it's hard to pick one out of all these beautiful holes, but this one just seems to be the most unique and the most kind of majestic in some way. It's a par 4, 203 meters, kind of like a figure 8 shape. You have to pick right or left off the tee over a beautiful pond, like lovely trees everywhere. Then you got another chance to shape one right or left, depending on where you're at, over a circle of trees. Deadly green too. It's up on a big kind of mound, rolls away. No OB there really, but you can definitely putt back and forth a few times.
Yeah, 2 options of the tee. The main one is the right side, just a hyzer shot. For the lefties, you will obviously go left. And as you can see, it's a sky hyzer shot. Just trying to stay in the middle, trying not to have too much reaction on the ground. And then second shot, whatever you're more comfortable with.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, and Luukas going left side. Cool.
This is a really cool line if you can get it to work. And I think he just...
That's the problem about this one.
Got a good reaction off the ground.
Good reaction, but
yeah, it's hard to get it to kind
it's really hard. Like, you need the fade to get back. It's a really touchy shot.
Yeah, tough to get it to pan out just at the right time there. Such a beautiful place here. I mean, in this whole, lush green fairway meadow, like meadowed fairways.
That's
lovely
perfect
forest.
from Eric.
There it is. Yeah, forehand line shows you how to get to the sweet spot that way.
And 3 shots, 3 different options.
So fun to watch.
And we are back to the casual way.
Yeah, this is kind of maybe the widest, sort of highest percentage way to get up there.
Best shot of the group for Arvid. Great control.
Drops it on a dime, center cut, sweet spot.
And as you can see here, you can go flat and fade at the end on the left side of those trees, or sky hyzer again. That's tight.
Oh, right into it all. Those are the pines you got to beat. On the second shot, you got to pick inside or outside.
Weird mistake from Øyvind. He has an enormous arm. The distance doesn't seem to be the problem for him on this one, and that's a good shot. If it's
catches some of those.
Not catching those trees left side, a bit too much inside for Eric. Good looking shot though.
Yeah, 3.98 average on this one, so pretty cool to see the field under par. Definitely quite a demanding hole.
That's perfect.
That is.
Oh yeah. Good shot from Luukas. 5-6 meters to fight with for second birdie in a row. and go 3 down overall.
Arvid. Clean on the back 9. Let's see if he can get
I love this
birdie.
line.
Yeah, this is how you do it.
Oh, so much control.
Oh, it goes long. Skips and rolls outside the circle.
And that's
so
going to be a
good.
toughie, man. If you miss those chains, you can have like a solid comebacker, 7, 8, 9 meters.
Easily or more. Yeah, and it's so far uphill, it plays like quite a bit more than what you're... You know, like it's just outside the circle, but it takes a lot more power to get it up and in. Eric, jump out approach here.
Again,
Nicely done.
doesn't want anything to do with that hill.
Secure the par. Here we see Arvid.
Come
12
on.
meters way uphill. And sails it past.
Almost.
Now he's got another death putt here.
Yeah, as we were mentioning.
Danger.
And it's even more dangerous on this side.
Oh, look at that. Nerves of steel.
Yeah, ice in the veins for the youngster.
Coming back for the par.
And yeah, solid start on the back 9, 3 pars. Yeah, nothing to worry about.
That's such a pro move, you know, being able to run that putt, come back, make it back from a similar distance.
Has great
no
technique.
Sweat, just reset, get there, go through the routine. Don't let it get in your head or...
Able to do this at the age of 16 is something pretty special.
He's got a bright future. So cool to have him on the card. Well-deserved spot on the feature. Local hero. Young player, up and coming. Great birdie there.
That's a good birdie for our good friend Luukas. 2 in a row. 3 down now.
Deep breaths there for Eric. Seems like he's having a... Look at this. Terminator coming at you.
And scoreboard check. Daniel Davidson is now in the lead with 6 holes to go. Let's see. But first, PDGA Europe ad.
We are here. We are one. We will fight. We will fall. We will prevail. From the fjords of Norway to the shores of Spain. From the fire of Iceland to the hope of Ukraine. 30 countries, one voice. Go Europe.
And let's move on to hole 13, par 5, really toughy for the MPO field. First shot of the tee, you will have a straight shot and to fight with that left and right side trees. Pretty hard to try to arrive somewhere here in that field to have an open angle. And again, placement shot on the second, trying to arrive somewhere here where you turn to attack the basket. It's really smart golf tactic on this one. You don't really need anything crazy. It's 2 straight shots and then 1 slightly hyzer, trying to arrive around the basket for birdie. Yeah, just need to hit your lines on this one.
Sick par 5. Here we see it again. Coming at you, Yeti style. Got it. Yeah, so hustling back after the potty break. Get on the tee. This one, yeah, so sweet. Over 300 meters or 1,000 feet. Bending, winding fairway. As you said, though, 2 like really good long straight shots will get you in position to get up and down with a hyzer for the birdie. So
Exactly.
You just got to be smart about it.
And you need to control the distance if you are opting for the fairway driver of the tee box. Good kick for Øyvind. It's going to be a bit tight to enter and go far into the tunnel on the second shot.
Power forehand. Early. Whoa, crazy kick. Crazy late kick.
Wow, good reaction for
Wow.
Eric. It could have been definitely worse than that.
Pretty good position, actually, considering he shanked it. Nice smooth flip up shot here, but a little bit too far to the left.
Yeah, a
on
bit
that.
too much angle on the release.
No, he's
He's
here.
okay. There is a few gaps here.
Yeah, not in the worst place. Working a turnover, catches a branch. Ends
Going
up-
aggressive from there is pretty ballsy. Maybe
Yeah.
not the wisest option.
Now he's in the rough. See if he can get out with any kind of progression. Luukas' second shot from the rough, power forehand, decent kick back to the middle. Eric, after getting a good break off the tee, opting for another.
The forehand is a good option on the second shot, knowing the right to left slope.
That's right. It is quite slopey. We didn't mention that.
Yeah.
You can't see it so much. It's downhill once you crest this little hill that's about 20 meters in front of Øyvind. And,
Good shot also. The fade is going to get back.
Yeah, there you see the downhill and then the sloping left to right from the catch cam angle anyway, right to left. As you progress down the fairway, pitching out from Arvid after that second shot put him in a pretty tough spot. And now he's in a bit of trouble.
Yeah, fourth shot from there is still manageable with a flex shot, and that's a shank.
Yeah.
From Luukas. He was not happy about this one. Too early, too much hyzer.
Yeah, straight into that mature spruce, and now he's
And he's still going with this slightly hyzer release. It's crazy the confidence he has. Unfortunately, not able to make it happen on this one. Huge kip to the left side also. It's not going to be the easiest scramble from there.
way out of position. Nice looking shot here from Luukas though. Catches a late tree. Still just outside the circle. Kind of a scary putt. It does drop off a little bit on that right to left. Stand still for Øyvind.
Oh, that's wide.
Wide, but not the worst result. Circle 2.
Yeah. Able not to be stopped by the first available on the right. He's going to have a C2 putt for bird.
Forehand from here. That's pretty crafty. Understable. Yeah. Catches some branches. Deep C2 now. Nobody really doing it too well on this card, is there? Kind of like people are sort of...
Yeah, not the cleanest hole for our feature.
Everybody's kind of out of position, playing army golf, back and forth from the woods.
Yeah, it can be really easy, as we were mentioning it. In theory, it's just 3 placement shots.
Yeah.
Mid-ranges, you don't really need anything more.
Yeah, trying to do too much will get you in trouble.
Come on.
Eric looking for a highlight off the top. Good bid.
Good try from Eric. Still struggling on this back nine, not able to find the groove completely.
Ooh, Øyvind.
And that's
the cage.
Yeah, good looking run also from the Norwegian.
Luukas looking for another stepper. Oh, just a little bit.
Good
soft
line
on that
and
one.
front cage. Double bogey for Arvid. This one is tough on the scorecard. Back to even.
In comebacks. So
Yeah, the par is looking pretty decent in the end with what we've just seen from the entire card.
yeah,
Scrambly hole 13. Not easy.
yeah, rough one for Arvid there. Was keeping it clean. Now he's back to even. So that one can get out of hand, as you see.
And Eric into his focus. Not really happy about how his play is going right now. Hole 14, 109, slightly downhill all the way. And not just slightly, it's definitely
Quite
downhill.
steeply downhill. Really
Exactly.
tight tunnel. You know, lots of trees to beat. These late ones can be a little fluky. If you're not careful, they'll kick you off track.
But the most important thing to me is to fight that tunnel at the start.
Yeah.
It's the main enemy on this hole.
Oh, you gotta hit that gap. There's no other way. I mean, there's no cheat code on this one. It's requiring
Yeah.
a very straight, low, you know,
And
controlled shot.
once it's done, it's definitely still a battle
Yeah.
with those 2 trees in the middle of your line.
Yeah, you just take what you can get, you know, but you first things first, drill the gap, you know, cream it down the middle.
Yeah,
That
and
looks
just
good.
To add to the cake, you will have a death putt if you're too short.
That
Really
one-
toughy. Hole 14. Par
Yeah.
is okay. Birdie is bonus. And that's a good looking drive.
Can it really be the
Drifting
hardest
left.
hole on the course?
Really? Wow.
That's a surprise to me.
That's a hard par 3, man. Like if you hit those trees early, that's gonna be a hard save.
I guess so. This is kind of one of the holes on the course that I feel like I can actually attack. So for me, it doesn't feel so difficult, but I guess does take a lot of precision.
Yeah, with the pressure and in tournaments, it's definitely different than a practice round.
Of course.
But if you hit your line, it's gonna be an easy par, definitely, and maybe a birdie. But before that, you really need to go through that tunnel. And as you can see, everybody is scrambling now. Øyvind will have a 10-meter spot to save the par. At the same level of the basket. Arvid now. Okay, hyzer lined. Oh, and catching some trees. Still some work to do just inside the circle. Barely made it in. Come on, Eric.
Oh, so close.
And it's rolling for sure. He's around 7 meters now.
Lucky didn't catch edge, though. There is OB down there. That's kind of worst case scenario. You know, you can go from birdie to bogey or worse real quick.
Yeah, but there is those logs protecting the OB, so I think it's pretty fine. And that's a bonus birdie for Luukas. Amazing C2 stepper.
Sweet. He's had a couple great highlights so far on the back nine. Putt's looking pretty good. Arvid looking to bounce back after the double. Drills a sweet putt.
That's a way to save a bogey. Showing confidence on the green, even if the scorecard is really not showing what he's doing since the start of the round.
Still a good stroke there, yeah, even if it's for bogey, like you said. Great for the confidence.
Same for Øyvind, catching the band. Line was looking good. Oh my god. It's getting worse and worse for Eric. He's losing strokes, unfortunately, with this almost birdie make. Again, it's so easy to lose strokes on this course. Really toughy back nine.
Yeah.
As you can see, a lot of colors and not the best ones on our scorecards.
Yeah, one solid birdie from Luukas. Bogeys for the rest of the gang. There, he's happy about it. Cleaning off the camera lens. He's got so much charisma. Yeah, beautiful par 4 here on 15. After a really great tee pad, you gotta try to pick a line through these. There's a few kind of scattered trees about, you know.
Yeah, I'd say a couple options of the tee pad. So you can forehand left side, you can go flex shot, also hyzer flip up. Just need to try to arrive just before that hill and then bomb a second shot to the green. But yeah, the first shot is really decisive and important.
Yeah, the further you can push it up, the better your footing's gonna be. It's quite swampy, squishy ground here. One of the more muddy parts of the course.
And that's the flex shot we were mentioning. That's looking good, early fade.
Yeah, that's all right. A little bit left side of the fairway, but you can still power maybe a hyzer up from there and make some good progress. Just the thing to avoid is like a rough kick on this one. If you catch one of those trees, you can get shot off.
Exactly what you are mentioning with Øyvind.
That's not too deep, but still out of position. Eric struggled a little bit on this one in the practice round. Let's see if he can dial it in. That looks good.
That's exactly what you need.
Yep. Plenty of distance, way up there. Great position. Fantastic tee shot from Eric.
Yeah, good spot to attack the basket from.
Arvid with another smooth.
Ouch.
That's kind of worst case scenario on this one. Now you see how far out of position you can get off the tee. He's going to have to scramble big time. That's as good as you can do, you know, after that. And he's still like kind of.
Yeah, just a bit too much left side, but that's a good upshot.
Yeah, get out. But still, that's kind of where you want your tee shot to be, if not even a little further, potentially. Heavy hyzer.
Wow.
Here. Wow, is that all the way up there on the green?
Yeah, maybe not on the green, but just before it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's going to be a 30-35 upshot, but great from
good
left
power
side.
From the hyzer there. Arvid See if he can save that par. It's going to take something special.
Needs to fade as fast as possible.
Keep pushing. Can he get a skip and slide? Yeah, circle 2. There's a chance. It'd be a wicked par save from way out of position.
From where he landed on the first shot, it's pretty decent.
Luukas starting to put together a pretty good round here. 3 birdies on the back 9.
Needs to flip up.
See if he can get another one.
Yeah, too much inside. Not able to see it from the catch cam. He's going to end up short.
Yeah, pretty tough hole. 3rd hardest on the course. 4.21 average.
Come on, Eric. Looks pretty fine. Oh, yeah.
Yes, sir.
Oh, long.
Buzzing the basket on the skip.
That's
but pretty
not
long, like
often that you can see that going too far, too long compared to where the basket is.
Yeah, that was really nice. See if he can make the comebacker. Pitch up for Øyvind. He'll take the par.
Pretty decent hole 15. You know, knowing where Arvid was, we have like 1 or 2 long range birdie possibilities. Eric inside the circle. You know, we had a messy hole 13, one of the hardest. This one is going pretty well for the feature card. Come on.
Oh, look at that clean putt from outside the circle.
After the worst case scenario you were mentioning.
What a scramble.
On the tee, what a scramble. Great par save for Arvid.
Showing some serious.
Again, the scorecard is not the prettiest, but wow.
No, but he's really showing what he's made of here and that he's got so much potential. You know, he puts it all together. Look at that. Fantastic birdie.
Thank you, sir. Back to even for Eric.
He's battling. He's not giving up. Great to see that.
Yeah, good mental.
Solid birdie there, yeah, from Eric and the decent par from Luukas.
Yep, so James is back into the mix. We have Daniel Davidson 9 down through 16 with 17 in hole 18 to play. He would be able to wrap an 11 down round up, so let's wait for this, and before that, let's get to hole 16.
Hole 16, really tricky shape on this one, downhill, strong left to right early, and here you see the basket out in the open, but before you get there, you got to maneuver your disc, something fierce.
Yeah, you can go. The main option would be the turnover, backhand turnover, trying to find your line.
There you see Eric trying to shape one for it. Catches those trees and filters down.
It's really hard. You need to turn as early as possible and avoid those early kick.
Yeah, this one.
Lots of options. Forehand is a toughie. It's possible, but a toughie.
Yeah, this is by far the least birdied hole on the course. Not the most difficult, but hard to get this one. A lot of pars.
Oh, that's too straight for Øyvind. How to describe this shot? It's so hard. Like slightly Enheiser release from the hand. You need to drift right, but trying to add the fade with enough stability in your disc to get back to the basket. Parking this basket is almost impossible.
Very unique hole. I can't think of another like it really in all the courses I've played. So fits right in this, splendid layout. Something really special, but yeah, tricky. I think it takes a lot of time to figure this one out. Did have a couple park jobs on this one. We had 3 different guys get it to 5 meters. Might as well shout them out. Emil Karlsson, Elias Luukkonen, and Jakub Kanapek. As we see these approach shots, trying to get the pars. Par is the most common outcome. 76% of the field getting the par. So not maybe the biggest score separating hole, but definitely like a bonus birdie that you're talking about if you get it.
If you make the birdie, you definitely gain some strokes on the entire field. As you mentioned, not a lot of players that took it. And if I don't mistake, in FPO, just one person. So, yeah, it's definitely not a long list.
Yeah, you got to do basically something exactly right. There's only like sort of...
Come on.
Not a whole... Oh,
Second time, man. After hole 14, great looking putt.
Ready to run it down. Heavy chains, nubs, and everything. Splashes out, and it's just been that kind of day for Eric. Really close to...
Yeah, it could be definitely better score-wise for Eric.
He's had some great highlights, that's for sure. But yeah, just too many mistakes and maybe just a little bit off on some of the shots.
Again, bad break on hole 4. Huge mistake on hole 3. Yeah, a few things he can improve for to tomorrow's round. Nothing major.
Lots of good to take from it, though, too. You know?
He's going to be fine, man.
For sure.
He knows the game.
Arvid's kind of struggling on this back 9, although he's doing a lot of things right. He's just kind of getting some pretty bad results, and here we are on hole 17. Maybe the most, would you say the most forgettable of all the holes on the course?
The most normal disc golf hole, let's say,
Sure.
because we have so many beautiful on this one, so yeah.
Yeah, not to talk anything bad about it. It's a fantastic shape, kind of a righty backhand touch hyzer that you want to fade at the end. It's a pretty good pump through the woods.
And slightly uphill also along the way. Let's see Eric first on the tee box.
If you can dial this one in. This looks good. It's got the height. It's right down the center of the gap. Has it got the stability to come back?
Good.
Boom! Cage!
Oh.
Oh.
Nice, man. Almost in. Nothing is going in his way in his round,
He's so close
man.
to doing some really special stuff here. Almost rings up the ace on this.
Oh, wow. The height was perfect, man.
Yeah.
Just below the ceiling. And you can see the more casual line, lower.
Yeah, trying to skip
A
it
bit
up
less
for a
aggressive.
putt.
Yeah, exactly. Eric really went for the chains on this one.
He used the whole fairway. That was so beautiful. What a great shot shape.
Early release. Go through, he says. And it is.
Wow, that just
He's
kind of
gonna-
kept going.
He's going to have a birdie opportunity going through the entire left side.
I thought it already stopped, and then it just maybe some like magic elf threw it further.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Yeah, and the troubles keep going for Arvid. He's still +2, and he won't be able to take a stroke back on this one, or some magic right now.
2.87 average for this one, so
Get left.
when you want a birdie.
Nice kick on the tree. It would have been a bit long.
Yeah, been using those trees to his advantage, the backstop.
He knows the course.
He's had a bit of love, local love from the course. Tree love's a beautiful thing.
Come on.
Oh,
Man, second
Nearly.
time he's dialed from that distance. Really comfortable from C2 range.
yeah, he's on point with that stepper. He's had a couple close. Well, look at this.
And Øyvind capitalizing on the opportunity he received.
Sweet straddle putt. He was like really stretched out, coming from deep, getting some knucks. Well deserved. He had to get around that tree, pointing out the difficulty there, and it was. He really showed some good core strength and nice spin on that to get it in.
Good catch. Right side.
And Eric here tapping in after the near ace, stayed put right by the basket, and he's under par.
Finally under par. Pretty important for the mental. And let's go on to the last hole of the round.
Yeah, final hole on this beautiful property, and it's a fun one. Way downhill, not too much in the way, just these kind of telephone wires on the right, and this birch tree on the left. But you can really air one out here. You can kind of go full send if you're feeling it. You know, I guess it's possible for the big guns to go too long and end up in the hazard, but most often they kind of fade out and then put you into a really great position to attack the island on the second.
Yeah, really cool shot off the tee, slightly downhill, so yeah, you gain 30-40 meters to your normal distance, so pretty fun. Normally nothing too dangerous in your way, you just try to go right side of the big trees on the left of the first part fairway.
Yeah,
And then the approach is, maybe a bit trickier.
yeah, it's about a,
You need to make this island, it's just
for sure. It plays as a hazard, so you don't lose your stroke and distance. You play it where it lies with the penalty. But you want to stick that island and finish your round.
Oh, full flight
in
for
style.
Eric. maybe fading a bit early, but good shot from Eric. And as you were mentioning, you don't really lose anything. It's just about making this island. If there is no wind, normally there is nothing too impossible to make it. And we know Øyvind has crazy distance. No need for a turn. Good shot. Left side of the fairway. The more left you are, the longest approach you will receive.
Luukas, smooth swing, not going for too much, just letting the disc do the work. Flips up, comes back. Pretty solid position from there.
Yeah, probably the best drive of the group.
Made it look easy too. He wasn't really forcing it. Just kind of a nice smooth swing, like we said.
And we know Arvid has some power also to release. Oh, that's the mistake you need to avoid. And he's lucky to get through it.
Gets through that birch. Yeah, we were hoping to see him finish strong with a birdie, but that's pretty far back now. He might consider laying this up.
Yeah, he won't go for the island. It wouldn't be the wisest play, definitely. So that's a good upshot. He's gonna play for the par, as the three other players are going for the birdie, attacking the pin on the second shot.
Yeah.
Forehand for Øyvind.
4.02 average on this one. As we see this tracking for the bucket. Comes up a little short, but safe on the island, inside the circle.
Yep, 6-7 meters to contend with.
You'll have that to go 5 down, which keeps you in the mix.
It's a good score in the end.
For sure.
Not sure
about 1030 rated-ish.
What the final score is for Daniel, also for James.
Yeah, Daniel was 10 down coming into this final hole. He did have some struggles on it.
And of course, a good approach from Eric.
We have the boys in the clubhouse, the European champ and the youngster. Both at 8 down, so 5 down will put you right there in the mix, no doubt about it. Solid up there from Arvid.
And last to enter the island, Luukas to go 4 down would be solid also.
Perfect. He just really showed how to play that hole. I mean, that's exactly how you do it. Perfect tee shot, nailed the up right under the basket, tapping in for birdie in style. That's how you want to finish your round here at Ale Disc Golf Center. See if Øyvind can make this putt. Splashes out.
He had some struggles from short range, I'd say.
Yeah, he left some struggles out there, but still had a pretty decent score. So that kind of shows his potential. He's a really high-class player, and he can do a lot better, we know. Really a pleasure to watch him play. I know the score didn't look brilliant there on the back nine, but he showed what he's made of. He showed a lot of potential and skill. It was a lot of fun to...
There's some good highlights from the youngster.
Yeah.
Pretty cool to have him on the card.
Solid finish from Eric, too.
Yeah. 2 down, almost an ace on 17. Yeah, 3 birdies out of the last 4 holes is pretty solid.
Yep.
3 down on the back nine.
Yeah, left a good taste in his mouth after a pretty tricky round. A lot of emotions and challenges and bad breaks. And yeah, this hole was such a perfect score separator for the end there. 32% birdies, 30% bogeys, 38% pars. So it's a good finishing hole.
Yeah, and there you have your lead card for tomorrow. Daniel Davidson, Dennis Augustsson, James Proctor, and Björn Marendi from Estonia. So a full international card.
Yeah, 4 different nations represented. Not too many strokes between them. Daniel took a bogey on that last one, moved back to 9. What a great start to this incredible event on this beautiful venue. Thanks everybody for joining us. Check out the Patreon.
Don't forget about the Patreon, and thank you for watching, guys. Thank you for everything. And we'll see you on the next round, man.
Yeah, come back for round 2, moving day. See you there.